Hello and welcome to Altenew's May Release Video Hop. As always, since this is a video hop, do like, share, subscribe, and hop over to each designer's video to leave some love to enter the fabulous giveaway. In my video today, I am featuring this Arabesque Medallion set, which comes with this outline stamp set with that beautiful design and a whole lot of sentiments, a coordinated embossing folder, a coloring stencil set to fill color to that Arabesque Medallion design, as well as a coordinated die which die cuts some of the big sentiments as well as that design. Now, playing with that, I have already done a little prep work. I have used white cardstock and first die cut so that I know where the rest of the pattern fits, and in order to avoid lining up very well later when I have to die cut. So with that said, I am first going to start coloring this. I am using Mandarin Burst, Raw Amber and Olave Fresh Dye inks for my coloring today. I have adhered that die cut to my sticky mat and I start with stencil 1, blending in the Mandarin Burst ink using my mini blending brush. Once that is complete, I will then move ahead to stencil 2, layer that up, and for this one I am going to be ink blending with Olave to bring in that green. I will be going live on Friday 8th of May at 12 noon EST here on my YouTube channel, Creating with the New Release, and sharing a discount code, so do tune in for that. The third color with the third stencil is Raw Amber, just to add final details and complete coloring my pattern. Now I decided to take this back to my stamp wheel and line up the stamp over my die cut colored image and stamp the outline with obsidian ink to just bring a nice black detailed outline framing that entire element. Now, once that's done, I am going to be using the embossing folder, lining up this design with the folder to emboss and create that detail of texture and beautiful look. Now, I'm using the Lace Top Petals embossing folder, which is part of the Release and Embossing, a white A2 card panel. I take my Arabesque Medallion element to my paper trimmer and I cut this in half. Now there are two ways of doing it, either with the pointed edge or the flat edge. I chose the pointed edge and then I take both these to my scoring board and score at 1/2 inch with the straight side lined up with my scoreboard. So that way I have now two flaps that will work for this beautiful gatefold card and create a nice interactive element as well as design. So lining them up on the sides, you could do it at the top and bottom. I chose to do it along the sides. I am simply using liquid glue on the base of the flap, lining that up with my A2 panel and using my bone folder to nicely burnish and adhere those two flaps on the sides. After that is complete, I need to build an element to sort of close this. So I'm going to build a belly band. 7/8 inch is the width, and I would say instead of 8 1/4, trim along the 11-inch side of your cardstock so that you have a bigger belly band. I ended up using some scrap pieces. I went in with raw amber ink directly on that strip to color that, placing the strip along the center, keeping a little area just fold along. I also matted this entire thing on orange cream cardstock, creating a top fold card base for my card. And once I have my belly band ready, which is I've glued at the back, I am taking it to the stamp wheel with a white cardstock to stamp two sentiments, one main sentiment right in the middle of the belly band and one sub sentiment which is tucked beneath the belly band. Now, I just want to take a moment and let you know that I teach regular classes on alternate Saturdays of the month using Altenew products, and all the details are in the description box below. You can follow me on Instagram for more inspiration and a closer look at all cards. And getting back to this card, I have that belly band embellished with satin gold pearls. I have that sub sentiment adhered on the base, and it beautifully tucks underneath the belly band. With that, this card is complete, and I hope I have managed to inspire you with ideas to stretch your supplies and create slightly different cards. Here's another card using the same product, and I used the embossing folder and stencils alone. However, I paired it with Eid Wishes stamp and die set, making for a really great Eid card. With that, I am just going to leave you all with photos of various cards I've created using the release. All the products are linked in the description box below as well. I am just going to take you through them. So here I have used the glitter relief pastes with the stencils. This is the Bag Flourish Flora, that's Builder Garden. I have 3 cards to inspire you, different color combinations on each one of them paired with different products from the release. This is the Grand Dahlia Craft of Flower set, the Wondrous Ride Creative Cuts. I have 2 cards, one with the unicorn, one with the horse, and both are so cute. This is with Mini Delight Timeless Glow. Moving on to 2 cards with the Stencil Art Swan Serenade. Different color combinations again. This is with the Craft Your Life project kit, the drawing room, and these cards, all 3 that you see here, are part of my upcoming classes. This one features the Regal Flourishes with the Grand Dahlia, again just the Regal Flourishes. I then move on with Chateau Rose paired with the Nesting Serene Archways. I have really created 2 cards out of those same products. The Alhambra Mosaic Die with Flourishes, Flowers and Flourishes set. This is all with the Glitter Relief Paste Gold. Here I've used the Iridescent paste, and this one features the Silver Glitter Relief Paste. The next few cards here are all Eid cards created with the embossing folder and coordinated coloring stencil, the stamp and die set. I hope that you've enjoyed my video today, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, take care and bye-bye.